So, have you guys ever heard of Built by Legends?
Yes.
Yeah, you have. Oh, you have. Okay, so you know Masa and Katsu
Yes.
from GT Channel
Yes.
Japan. So Masa,
Oh,
and
you know why I know of it?
they
Because
told
of
you.
Masakatsu.
They told you.
Yeah,
They told you.
exactly,
That's
yes.
why. Yeah. So Masa and Katsu
Internet is very slow
and
here today.
a former Spoon guy, Yuki Imamura. Do you know
Right.
Yuki?
Yep, yep.
You
Oh,
know
well, I met him when they were here.
Okay,
We
yeah.
had
So
dinner.
Yuki's a good, he used to work with Ichishima-san, who you know very well, as well, and a guy named Kasai. He used to be the art director for
Yeah, I met him
magazines
too.
like Motorhead, and now
Which is
he's
a great magazine.
Now he's the art director for Gentleman's Driver,
Okay.
which is
Oh,
that's
describes me. Oh my God.
yeah.
It's like an magazine
So
about me.
they
A
came.
gentleman does not describe you at all.
Yes,
Sam.
yeah.
No, it does not.
Driver, yeah, maybe. So they came up with
Barely
this.
the
They kind of felt like there was this movement around the world with these resto-mods, right? A lot of these, like
Like
Singer,
Singer? Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Singer, and people are modifying these like Gunther Works and stuff. Like they're taking these old, 80s, 90s, like maybe early 2000 cars, and they're like souping them up better than they even were before. So it's not just restoring them; they're modifying them, making them better. No one was doing this with like the cars
Japanese
that
cars.
we grew up
Right.
with, like watching Best Motoring and like these Japanese magazines. So they went to Spoon and they went to Mines, and Spoon and Mines are Japan's like top Honda tuner,
Aftermarket guys, yeah.
and Japan's top GTR tuner, and they said let's go back to roots. Let's bring back some of these like great Civics and great like R32 GTRs and infuse them with current modern technology and the kind of the global sense and like the influences that Masa and Katsu obviously have from like working with me through like Best Motoring International and Hot Virgin International. They've come to the SEMA show a lot of times, so they've well traveled. They kind of like get a good feel for have a good feel for like what the global market is demand is. So they went to these guys and partnered up with Mines and Spoon for the first line of products, and have come up with these cars.
Okay, let me know when you want to go.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So the left is a EG Civic, right? This
And
was
the right's
like
a Beat, yeah.
yeah, and then the right's Beat, yeah.
Yeah, Honda Beat.
So this is at the BBL garage, but the first project they're going to do is an EG Civic. So
Okay.
they're going to take
So
this
that's
Civic.
Mr. Spoon.
This is the Spoon. This is the one that they're. This is the original Spoon Sports
It looks vintage.
EG. Yeah. So this is not even like the
photo looks vintage.
Ogikubo place that we know.
Oh, it isn't?
It
Okay,
isn't. It isn't. This
okay.
is like the.
Where
the
did he
old-
start?
Near in Ogikubo.
Oh, okay, okay, that's
On
different.
Kampachi still, but I think it
Okay.
was just a different location. They
Oh,
moved.
okay.
So this was like even before the place that we know.
Right.
And so, look, it had Falcon tires on it. Did you see that?
I did.
I
but
didn't even.
if only
I didn't
someone
even-
had
Shoot, I lost my
connection on their
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, keep talking.
But
Taro.
anyways,
I'm gonna try to get
so it was
reset
it
up
was
here.
their mission. They kind of set out to create this brand and this project to build and elevate Japanese cars and Japanese tuner culture, because I think they felt like the tuner cars that are in Japan right now and maybe the ones that have come abroad are still in like the tuner area, and they're just like, they just added stuff on to cars, and if they're here right now, they've been thrashed, and it's from the golden age of JDM tuning, but they felt that they can do a better job.
Yeah, and technology's moved on.
And
Okay,
technology's
so
moved forward.
Singer Porsches are very expensive.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Can't show it. What
I-
are we talking about the
I
price
don't-
range for
I-
this?
I don't know,
see if
but
I can
they're gonna bring both of these cars here,
Uh-huh.
and, they're gonna take them around.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be able to see them, we'll be able to drive them, right? We just did a video with Katsu and the Mines R32 GTR, because the chassis is being completely redone and restored at a shop called Garage Yoshida in Nara, right? So it's been completely redone, and then they're sending it back to Mines to get all tuned up and all reassembled. But I don't know. I don't know I don't know how much they're intending to sell it for. Maybe they'll put it up on auction.
Oh, really? Oh, it's
yeah.
not gonna be like custom, they're not gonna like have dealerships or
They-
anything like that?
No, they're not. They're just gonna bring it here and see what kind of feedback they can get, and eventually they wanna sell it,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. But, they're just building this, and they're not, the interesting thing is that, they're not compromising at all, you know? So
Hold
let's,
on, yeah.
let's go to that spoon,
Which one? The one before or after?
I mean, this is okay. So
Okay.
this is Ichishima-san,
Yeah.
right?
In
And,
the driver's seat, or is he the one
I
squatting?
think this is Gansan in the.
They have Gansan.
Yeah, so this is, as you
This
can
is
see.
a while back, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah, yeah.
it's,
They-
it
I've got to
has,
say, that's an incredible haircut. That gentleman looks so furious as well in the back there
In-
with
in the
that flat
back,
top.
yeah, yeah.
That's some style right
that's,
there.
that's
I
some
could imagine-
nineties
I
Japan
could
right
imagine
there.
Sam Mitani looking just like that and being just as mad at me when I'm talking to him about asking about the billions that he has stashed
Yeah,
away in
right,
Swiss
yeah,
bank
yeah, yeah.
accounts.
So
Exactly.
as you can see, this is a best
Get me in
motoring
trouble.
Shoot because it has a best motoring
Yeah, I see
license.
that, yeah.
So I actually think that is Gansan, that
Oh,
driving
okay.
the car.
There's each side.
So there's Ichishima-san. This is at Type 1. I think this is at Type 1, their shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Took this photo, man. They were low angle. I mean,
Yeah.
that was
It's
very arty.
dramatic.
Yeah, very arty, right?
Yeah. with
So
this,
that's the legend, Ichishima-san.
awesome
So
from
they went to him. And this is the base car that they bought.
Oh, this is the actual one they're
This is the
fixing up
actual
now.
car that they
Okay.
bought when they bought it, and it's still stock,
Okay.
you know, nothing's been done to it yet.
Are they gonna, are Americans gonna be able to buy these?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah.
But all the work's gonna be done in Japan, of course.
All the work's gonna be done in Japan.
A little pricey, huh?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I guess these will all be able to be imported under the laws now.
because it's been
Oh, at least
25 years
25
already.
years, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
check out the
You have
floor
a
here,
very
too.
bad connection today.
Yeah, I know, I don't know what's going
My
on.
But there-
connection's absolutely fine, I'll say.
Are you really?
Taro,
Really?
I've got no problems at all, so I believe it's probably operator error on Sam's
No,
part.
it probably might be,
We're-
might.
Yeah, I don't know, but
Manufacturer.
we're doing okay on the Facebook
Okay,
Live
all
there.
right, so it's just, I need to upgrade
So
my-
check out the
I-
carbon floor
where is it?
of
Where's it?
the,
Which one? Which-
like this.
Oh, right
the one-
here?
The
This
one
one?
you're looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa,
yeah, so
yeah.
look
I
at
mean,
that.
that's beautiful.
We're talking about a
They
Civic
are
with a
taking-
carbon.
They
This is a
stripped the damn thing.
Completely, you know, new level of rigidity there.
Yeah.
So
just really
this is going to
hope-
be better than the original, you know,
Right.
Spoon
All I
EG
just hope
Civic.
is they keep the original indicator stalks on because that is showing you the link to the past. If you go back to the last photo,
Yeah, so
see the indicator.
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
headlights. I mean, as long as they keep them on, I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
right, this is authentic.
it's not gonna
Authentic.
it's not gonna be a different car. They're just gonna, you know, keep the best part of the original car
Mm-hmm.
and make it even better. So the cool thing about like Spoon and mine is that they like to keep things subtle, right?
Yeah.
So even like mines,
yeah. It's
they
not
they'll
like
keep the
veil
original.
side. It's
Yeah,
not like
exactly.
that.
They'll
If you
keep
go
the
back to
original
that
shape.
Last picture,
This one,
Sam,
yeah.
that gentleman in the back. I mean, you know he's
Why do
working
you keep
serious.
looking in
That-
why are you
serious.
looking for people in the background?
That
Look
dude
at
is
this.
like a master craftsman.
That's what I mean. He looks like a master craftsman. He doesn't look as angry as the other gentleman,
No, no.
but he looks like a master.
Exactly. Look at that. That dude is working hard on his cell phone.
Yeah, he's well, no, he's probably looking up stuff. Or he's probably texting you.
Always.
So this is actually a picture of the new fender, right?
Oh,
this
okay.
This is
Who took these photos? These are good photos.
Katsu did.
Oh, good for Katsu.
So he
Usually he's reflecting in some of the, you know.
or maybe it's Kasai. Maybe Kasai.
Maybe
did.
it was someone else. Yeah. These
so
are actually
the-
good.
So this fender is actually flared just a little bit.
Oh, the other
Yeah,
side?
yeah.
Okay.
So it's not like, you know, bulging out like, you know, the over fenders of today, but, you know, just
So
enough.
it's an original piece, kind of. Or do they?
No, they rebuilt
they
this.
re- oh,
They
okay, yeah,
they're
okay,
they're
okay.
rebuilding this just so it can have, you know, widen the tires a little bit, you know, get a wider, you know, stance.
Yeah, yeah.
But not look like it's, you know, completely like.
Super wide body.
Right, super wide body.
There's more of their shop. It's very clean.
Yeah, so this
You
is
could
a
almost
Spoon.
eat off that shop.
Yeah, so this is a Type 1 where they're building the Civic.
Mm-hmm.
The Civic's getting worked on the back, and you can see there's the Spoon.
I don't think Katsu took these pictures, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ask him. If he did, he has
Katsu,
really upped his
did you
game.
take these?
If he did, he really upped it. Katsu, if you did take these, good job. You really upped your game. Because the last one, were, I must admit, a bit disappointed. But I just don't believe you took these photos.
We'll have him, comment on it. So this is,
Are they going to be painted in Spoon colors? Or
yes,
they
yes.
Are, just so,
So the
it's
red,
Spoon.
yeah, so the red, you know, goes and the yellow you know. It's
Wow.
not, yeah, so look at the titanium exhaust manifold.
I'm almost positive Katsu did not take this.
I'm really liking the welds as well.
Look how
I'm almost
clean.
positive.
Look how
Katsu,
clean.
if you did take these photos, you really upped your game. So,
And so it even comes with like a certificate, you know. Check it out. It says "Built by Legends," spoon,
Certificate.
you know. So it comes
Lovely.
with a nice certificate, and
and you know what? This is I'm gonna make this recommendation on behalf of Mr. McKeown here, on these side mirrors.
Okay.
You know, a little flag of Japan, a little thing,
Oh,
you
okay,
know,
okay.
or with, you know, maybe the Rising Sun one. Ooh, oh, maybe not.
maybe
okay.
not. Yeah, the
Or
Rising
just,
Sun is like
just
yeah,
maybe
a little
flag of Japan
controversial.
ones,
Yeah.
But it kind of gives you the real Okikubo, you know.
Ogikubo, yeah, maybe a flag of Ogikubo.
I don't think zeros are already there. Tanks were, you know, I think maybe the tanks were made. I mean, Okubo's been industrial area forever. So
Yeah,
could've
maybe, could have been,
Yeah,
could
so,
be.
yeah, we don't
Yeah.
want to go there.
I just think you need the samurai sword shifter.
Ooh,
Oh,
now we got
Okay,
the,
so this is the yeah no.
oh, I
That's-
love that.
Handbrake.
That's
handbrake.
that's
That was
where they don't
awesome.
want to go.
I love that. And
That
and-
is
yo,
where
and
they
the
don't
Samsung
wanna go.
handles on the steering wheel. Oh, that was awesome.
with the weave.
Yeah. You remember that photo I had
yeah.
with the car? That was awesome.
So this is the original Mines R32 GTR.
Which looks incredible.
It's
Yes.
awesome.
So this became famous, obviously, on Best Motoring and Hot
Right.
Version again. And it's, you know, this is not the one that we brought back in the late
Mr.
'90s.
Was it Okura? not
Nikura.
Okura.
Yeah.
Nikura.
Yeah, so
great guy.
this picture is from the '90s,
Okay.
but we're taking this car and
Okay.
completely rebuilding this car too. So
Hey, there he is.
there's
Yeah.
Nikura-san.
Ooh,
So
look at that
yeah,
brake caliper.
he's the man. Yeah, exactly. This is a good picture too.
I really like
Oh
the
wait,
size
this
of his-
this is oh this is how he looks now, right?
Yeah.
so
But it's
I
a good
really-
it's a good
really
picture
like
too.
the size of that brake caliber in proportion
Okay,
to
okay. So I think the composition, everything's good. I still don't think Katsu took this photo. But what I would have done is edited out that toilet sign. That's just kind of
Yeah, that toilet sign. Yeah,
Sorry, I had to point it
because
out.
that's the
but-
first thing I noticed too when
Yeah,
I
you
saw this
just
picture.
go,
Well, at least he
okay.
wasn't in the toilet. Let's
Oh,
be honest about
exactly.
that.
They
Exactly.
They
So,
should have.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
could've
should just
easily-
Yeah, they should change that sign actually
Yeah.
because
or actually, yeah, put another sticker over
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but the photo is great. Besides that, you know,
Yeah,
So I don't
Yeah.
think that.
Oh, so this is Nakayama-san. He is
Okay,
the-
Nakayama-san, his eyes, he is
serious.
something- Yeah,
He
is-
means
he
business.
Is looking
He is-
very closely at
he is-
gaps or something.
Yeah, so he's
He is very
rebuilding
focused.
the engine, right?
Yeah, but maybe we could have made him look a little more composed and cooler. I mean,
And look at that. He's
He-
seriously he's this means
Jeez.
this is serious business,
Yeah.
right? They're not just slapping something
1,
together.
2, 3, 4.
So
What?
the-
is this a V12 he's working? What the heck?
No, it's an RB26.
Oh, okay. It looks like it's, yeah, it's not a V.
Yeah.
Like I'm counting. I'm just counting.
Yeah, I mean it's bored, you know,
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
but
yeah, of
it's
course.
still a
Ooh,
RB26.
that's the Legends.
exactly. So
that's
the
Built by
BBL,
Legends with mines.
Yeah, that's really
with
cool.
the mines.
That is way cool.
It's
They gotta
way
start.
cool.
They gotta start making shirts and
Yeah,
stuff with it.
exactly.
You know?
And so
Paraphernalia.
the R32 GTR is going to
That's
have
not a carbon
all these
fiber.
dry carbon parts, and mines will just paint right over it, right? They
Now-
don't need to boast that it's just going to be white like the mines,
Now-
but
now-
everything is going to
Taro,
be
before
dry
I
carbon.
forget, where can our listeners and readers go to learn more about this?
Yes, so follow, look for Built by Legends on Facebook. They're on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
So be sure to follow these guys. They
Follow
are,
them. Yeah, I will
yes,
too.
Yes.
Who's this cat? You got
Oh,
a
so
picture
that's
of him?
Garage Yoshida. That's Yoshida-san from Garage Yoshida.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's actually in Nara Prefecture, and they are a premier GTR
This is where the body's
shop.
getting done,
So
right?
this is where the chassis is being built.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they
Wow, this
sent
is a great,
Yeah.
great partnership.
yeah.
by
So they
everyone.
sent the car to Nara, and it's being
Katsu
built.
did not take these photos.
Katsu, I think he did actually.
I don't think so.
Katsu, leave your comment.
Poor Katsu, he's getting such a poor bad rap here
No,
from
he's
San Matani.
I love Katsu. He's like one of my
Just saying, he's
great
giving such a
buddies.
hard
We
time.
travel together. That's awesome.
But this shop is awesome though.
Yeah,
I mean,
look
it's
at it.
humongous
Is it?
too. Yeah,
Oh,
they've
okay.
got like this
Where is it?
Nara Prefecture.
In Nara. Oh, okay.
Fun fact, when I went to Nara, it was hotter than the sun.
Yeah.
Lots of
and-
deer.
And
Lots of
anyone
deer
who doesn't
there.
know where Nara is, it's right next to Kyoto. So
Yeah.
if you
And
visit
lots
the
of deer.
capital,
And
Yeah.
the
lots
deer
of
are
deer,
very
yeah.
friendly.
Yeah, you have to take the bullet train. It's like
Yeah.
maybe
Very
a
close to Osaka and
3-hour
Kyoto,
bullet
yeah.
train ride
Many,
from
many
Tokyo.
temples.
Yes, many
in
temples,
Nara.
and yeah.
And it's very famous for, I think it was Nara where the ninja, Yagyu ninja wasn't that? Weren't they in Nara?
I think
But
it's
there's
more
a lot of
famous-
history around
More
it.
Yeah,
famous
yeah,
for the
yeah,
deer,
Yagyu's
I think,
close,
than anything else.
I think so,
Yagyu's
yeah, but
close.
the Yagyu
Yagyu,
is like, I
tiny,
think they're
right?
in the,
In the
not in
valley.
Nara, yeah,
Yeah,
but they're
they're
like
in
in
the
the
valley, yeah.
I
outskirts.
think
close,
Nara's
yeah.
more famous for the deer, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
Yes,
there is a
not
lot
for the ninjas.
of deer there.
For the
But
deer.
Nara is
Oh, no,
where,
Nara's
the-
actually very famous for its temples.
Yeah.
There's over 100 in Nara
well,
alone. so-
there's the, you know, the big Buddha temple, the pagodas in Nara,
Yeah,
you know.
And the deer.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
not, the pagoda actually
He
not
likes
in
the
Nara.
deer. He likes the
Pagoda's
deer.
not, actually, it's in
Oh,
Kyoto.
okay. I still
Yeah.
love this guy. This guy.
Yeah, that's, look at that,
would
man.
not
He's-
want to.
he's
Would
serious
not
business.
want to see him in an alley. So, okay, great.
Yeah, so launch is 2020 April.
back to
So you know, by end of Q4, the cars are supposed to be done. We're doing a video right now on GD Channel 2,
Okay.
documenting everything, and they're going to bring these cars over here. So we'll get a closer look.
Who's going to be distributing these cars? I mean, are they going to set up a company here called Built by Legends US or something?
They don't know yet. They don't know
Oh,
yet.
okay.
Yeah, they're first working on these 2 demo cars,
Right.
and they're just not compromising. So you know, they were supposed to be done.
So they're gonna be
actually
pretty expensive.
Yeah, they're
Like
they're
$100 grand for
yeah,
Civic?
They're gonna it's
More
gonna
than
be
that,
up there.
maybe?
Yeah, but a lot of
for a
actually a
Civic,
lot of
yeah.
people have already shown interest.
Well, look at
these
how
cars.
much money these Japanese cars, or classic
Yeah.
Japanese cars, are auctioning for. So
Right.
yeah, why
right.
wouldn't you buy one
exactly,
of these?
right?
It'd be
I mean,
even
the,
better.
The Supras, GTRs are from the same era, and those are just restored cars, right? They're
Right,
just,
right.
but these are like even better.
Right.
So, I mean,
Yeah,
I want them.
it's
I
a
want
great,
these
it's a
cars.
great idea. I think
Yeah.
it'd be really interesting.
So follow these guys, Built, by
Built by
Legend.
Legends,
Yeah, Built by
guys.
Legends on Facebook and
Yeah.
Instagram.
Okay.
And while you're at it, hit subscribe on GT Channel 2.
Of course.
Podspeed on GT Channel with Sam Itani, James McKeon, and Taro Kogi.